my compadres. Okay, good evening. I'm happy to have everyone here tonight. I'm sorry Noreen is out, so I don't have like a topic off the top of my head. So we can just go if anybody got something on their soul or on their heart they can talk about, they want to talk about tonight, but the rest of us, we can do that. But I just want to do a check-in with everybody. So can everybody start checking? We start with you, sir. Darius.
Hello, everyone. My name is Darius, and I'm having a good week. I'm having a good week.
That's good. That's good to hear.
I celebrated my 50th birthday about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. Helped my mom's move to a new house, and life is good.
Okay.
Life is good.
Thank you, Mr. Darius. I'm happy to hear that. Hello, can you check in down here, sir?
Thank you.
It was an Oscar. Terry? Terry, can you check in?
That's Otis.
Otis, Terry, can you check in?
I'm doing good. I've had a great weekend. I still working for a good company, and I'm enjoying my car and everything the good Lord's given me. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise.
All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with the people in the room. We already know we're gonna get over here, y'all. You know what you're gonna get over here. Hello, sir. Hello.
Just don't talk about the white folks.
I told you what you were gonna get over there. Come over here, y'all.
I'm not really
Good.
everybody.
Go ahead, baby.
Hello, everyone. I'm also having a good week. I found out something about myself that I'm gonna work on. I go into stuff. I'm always defending myself. So I had an evaluation today, and there was more than one person there. So my mindset, I went in there really negative, thinking they were coming to bombard me, like they were coming to get me, and that wasn't the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna say hello. Good evening. I'm having a good day. Today was a kind of stressful day at work, but other than that, I'm fine. Hello, who's that right there? Rufus, can you check in for us?
Like that.
Hello.
Hi. Get that.
How's everyone doing?
Everybody.
I said, how's everyone?
Everybody.
Oh, okay. I've been missing in action for a while because I've been working on Tuesday, but everything's going well. That job I don't have anymore anyway, so I'll be here. I'll be here on Tuesdays again, faithfully. But it's good to see you guys. Yeah, I miss you guys too. And Chester, which is my roommate, housemate, he told me about the topic. He told me about the topic last week, and he was telling me it was a great topic. I just wish I could have participated in that.
That's what I was speaking on today. No, Miss Noreen is not here. So I was saying, okay, if anybody has something that they want to talk about, if y'all want to talk about the topic we talked about last week, that is fine too. Because I didn't have nothing, because I wasn't prepared. I didn't know. She just called me like, you couldn't do it. Could I come do it? I said, okay, yes. So that's why I said, whatever anybody wants to talk about, you guys on the screen, us in the room, whatever anybody want to talk about, we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, be open. Okay. Want to talk about.
Okay, I'm here and I'm ready to talk.
Okay, Cheryl, can you check in for us, Cheryl? Hi, Miss Cheryl, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad to see you. Why you sound like that?
I don't know.
Okay, so everybody checked in. Everybody's feeling good, doing good. I'm happy to see everybody here. So if anybody want to kick off the topic or the conversation, go right ahead.
How about people talking on the telephone while they're driving?
Oh my God, I have a job. I have to do that.
And now
Did we get here safe? Did we get here safe? Did we make it here safe?
Huh?
Did we make it here safely, sir?
Only because I took the phone.
Anyway, anybody else have anything they would like to talk about besides Pike up here complaining about my driving and my phone in my car?
Nope.
Huh? No, nobody? Nobody has nothing going on they want to talk about?
Well, what's going on with your life?
My life is good. I enjoy my job. I like my job. I enjoy what I do because I love to learn. I learn something new every day I go to work. That's what's going on in my life. That's it. You want to tell them what's going on in your life?
That's about it. You know, as long as the TV works, I'm okay. That's it. You're old.
Oh, wow.
They
Hey,
told me
what's going on?
and the doctor wanted to know. He says if something happens and the ambulance come in, you want them just to lay you on the floor and put something under your head and leave? I told him, fuck no, I want them to bounce up and down on my chest. You know? I got Noreen as my caregiver, and I told her, don't pull the plug unless you have to. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel no pain in my chest. So I'm not letting it bother me. But when I was inside, they had these guys that had cancer, and they went in to biopsy it. And then 2 weeks later, they told them they had cancer all over their bodies. Yeah, so, you know, it's there. I've been smoking since I was 7. And I'll be smoking when I go. And I'll outdo the hospice people with doing all my stuff for me. They're bringing my medication to the house. 2 nurses every 2 weeks. Doctor's probably once a month or something. But he's like that what you call it, doctor? That one that was killing them all. What's his name? Yeah. Yeah, Borkin. He said, you know what? We can just put you in the hospital and give you that morphine drip. You can go out comfortable. You go out comfortable. You know, he sees so much death, he thinks it's part of the program. Yeah, and I'm not one of them. I'm going out kicking. You know, that's not me. I didn't get released to just come out here and die. You know, I told myself once I go visit my sister that I hadn't seen in 45 years, 46 years, and see the one out here, I didn't care what happened. But I've been out to my sister's like 3 times already. You know what I mean?
That's good too.
And she's in worse shape than I am physically. But neither one of us are just gonna go out quietly, you know?
Yeah.
So if a doctor tells you you got cancer or something that's gonna kill you, tell them fuck you. Leave you alone and let it come at its own pace. And that's where I feel. If I die tomorrow, that's okay. I've had, you know, I'm 73 years old. You know, my generation is going out the door. It's the next generation what's gonna make all the difference. So I don't feel bad. I don't. I'm not gonna let somebody tell me go lay down in a hospital bed and hit the morphine.
Right.
You know, if I get to the point that I'm in a true amount of pain, then I'll do it to myself.
Right.
And I'll go on my time, not theirs. But if I don't feel no pain, I ain't going nowhere.
I'm glad you shared that with us.
Yeah, I gotta.
We want to hear that from you because I just want to make sure you were doing good. I know
Yeah.
you're doing okay.
Well, I got a nice apartment, a clean kitchen. I go down there every morning and mess with the 2 secretaries.
You do.
You know, and if I don't go down there, they'll call me to see if I'm okay. So that makes me happy. But I do give them shit. You know me.
We know. Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you? What's his name? Hi, Terrell.
Hello. How y'all doing? How everybody doing?
I'm fine. We sorry that you was late. Can you check in with us?
You say what happened?
I said you were late. Can you check in with us?
Yeah.
You driving?
Yeah, I'm driving. I wasn't actually late. Y'all just got rescheduled.
It's
So
okay.
I wasn't late. No, it's okay.
Tell
I'm
her
good. What happened?
Tell her it's her fault.
Hi, Terrell. How are you? That's all I'm gonna say.
No,
Hi.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed, everybody. Yeah, and you know, Maureen evidently has something to do. You know, something that came up. So
Yes.
I was supposed to facilitate today, and so
Are you close?
I'm not coming there. I'm gonna facilitate from right here. I don't have to be.
Okay, you ain't gotta raise your voice. You go ahead.
You know, be right there with your facilitate.
You're not the screen. You're not the screen.
No, I'm not screaming. My voice is just messed up.
Bird said she felt the way back there.
My voice is messed up.
That ain't got nothing to do screaming.
So I'm not screaming.
Okay. So what do you want to talk about? You want to facilitate? So you gonna facilitate? Go ahead.
Yes, you know what I want to talk about?
What?
I want to talk about what are these gentlemen's barriers since they've been home. I want to talk about that. I want them to talk. I want them to express to us, you know, what's been the barriers for them and the challenges for them, so that we could, you know, help them out. You know, because we shouldn't be on here just talking. It's about them. They need to be letting us know how they feel and what they going through. This ain't about us. This is about them. So, you know, tonight it's about you guys, Mr. Terry, you know, Mr. Miller, you know, brother Rufus Jones, everybody, you know, that's coming home, that's on here. I mean, everybody's included, but we want to know what they're going through and how we can help them. You know what I'm saying? Because we always talk. So go ahead, Mr. Terry.
My biggest barrier is trying to find an apartment of my expenses, because I'm old and senior citizen, and I'm trying to find a senior citizen apartment or a elderly apartment, like a 1-bedroom, for less than $500 to $600 a month, and it's kind of hard to do when you ain't got much money to spend.
Are you working or anything? Because you know what, that's crazy. See that you said that. I know of a place that they have some singles right now, and they're actually 30% of your. It's a low income place, so you just pay 30% of what you report to them. So I will definitely give you that information. I just got the information probably about a month ago, and I've been circulating it to people, and I haven't been able to catch up with the manager myself. But I'm the type of person, hey, call too. You know what I'm saying? Because you need
send me
a
the
call.
phone number and address.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it. I'm driving now, but I'll make sure that I get that address. I mean that number to you, and that way you can just call.
By the time I pay my car payment and buy groceries and pay the insurance on my car, I wasn't thinking too harshly. Now it's so expensive. But I'm making all the payments and everything. I even pay the Teresa the $600 a month for this, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm not starving, and I'm not unhealthy. So I'm working for CEO, so I get $119 a month. I mean a week, or $119 a day, and I make about $2,000 a month, something like that.
Well, that's better than $1.19 a month, right? Right?
Yeah,
Hey.
pretty much.
No, but yeah, so I would definitely give you the resources, and I gotta make sure that I get your number, so that way if you need some resources or whatever, I can help you out. But I'll definitely get your number and give you that information to the number that I have
My
already.
number is, oh, you got the number off my phone right now?
No, I'm driving right now, so I'm not gonna be. If I stop at a light or something, I'll get it for the day is out.
Okay.
I'll get it before we get off Zoom.
You know,
So go ahead.
it's really hard to get into the senior citizen buildings. Like that's what I'm in now, and it's ran by Noreen. But you just have to get on the computer, and they have a whole list of senior citizen buildings, and you just fill out forms everywhere. It took me almost 5 years to get in Noreen's building, but that was because the guy was selling pot. So Noreen caught his ass and fired him. But if you get on a list, and Sister Teresa has that list, I know, because one of her counselors that used to be my counselor there got a hold of the list and put me on the whole thing, you know. And if you're lucky enough to get in there, and like the guy was saying, it's just about 1/3, just a little over 1/3 of your income. And that's
what the hell you mean what the guy was saying? You know my damn name.
Hell, I don't know my goddamn name.
You know your name.
I've been calling the lady that's running the meeting right now Teddy Bear since I met her, because I can't think of her name.
I don't know why you want to start with him. Please don't start with him.
No, because Pipe be getting the pass, you know what I'm saying?
Don't start with him.
Now he talking all that. He don't care if he die tomorrow. Shit, we gonna get some straightening out on here today. No.
Okay, Mr. Miller, you have something you want to tell us?
I think the biggest difficulty for me was dealing with certain family members.
Certain family members?
Yeah. You know, we all got those people you don't really want to deal with. They so negative. You know, everything about them is negative, and I ain't got time for them. You know, I had my birthday party a few weeks ago, and I didn't invite a few of my cousins and I only invited one of my uncles. I have 4 uncles. I only invited one of them, and I didn't invite 2 of my cousins. And they parents was like, well, why you didn't invite them? Why? I'm here to enjoy myself. You know, I'm not here to be sitting here arguing with somebody that's gonna be negative about everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it kind of like they kind of left my party kind of early. I think they was feeling some kind of wake up and invite their kids, but you know, I'm not out of prison to please nobody but myself. You know, and my happiness is everything to me. You know, my sense of well-being is happiness to me. You know, and you know, like I told my grandfather, you know, me and him talked about it. He said, man, you know, if you don't want them around, hey, you don't have to have them around. He said, what they gonna do? Get mad? He said, everybody mad. He said, that's why they in the position that they in. You know, because you know, since I've been out, I've been hitting the ground running. You know, I'm gonna be looking for housing in a minute. Man, it's rough, but you know, I'm maintaining though. I'm maintaining.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, and this is the thing that we go through when we come home, and you know, we living with our folks, and our old family members remember us in the past, so you know, they don't understand that we changed. And you know, I love you, but I see you with that BS, and I can't be around that type of stuff. I'm not indulging into negative energy. I'm not utilizing my energy for nothing negative. Period. And the fact that you understand that and you standing on it, and you do got reinforcement even though you don't need it, because you here to satisfy you. You cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And stand on that. You know what I mean?
I'm real
stand
cool
on
with
it.
that.
No, stand on it, brother. And see, that's one thing about people in society, even those who may have been to prison but never been in your situation. They don't understand. We cool by ourselves. I don't need you. Anybody can cut off in my life and it ain't gonna hurt my life. It ain't gonna do nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna keep going forward. So, and as far as the housing go, look, this is why we on this call. Everybody here got some resources. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Noreen is a living resource her damn self. She got buildings and all kind of shit. So you just never know. You know what I'm saying? But you got to let everybody know what you need, because we get on these calls and we get caught up in a conversation and a topic, and we never talk about what y'all need, what y'all going through. We've been about what we're all going through, but should be about, today gonna be about y'all, what y'all need. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all need to be expressing to us what y'all need, because we don't, we see y'all this one time a week, but I would like to know what y'all need. So, and how y'all feeling and going through the stuff y'all going through.
Mr. Jones, you have something you want to say? I don't see, he's not there right there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there I am. Mm-hmm. I do. The one struggle that I'm having is to, what I want to really get into is talking to at-risk youth and men's and women's groups about violence prevention and stuff like that. So I'm having trouble like getting into that arena. But I went down to ARC the other day. Well, I went down to ARC about 3 weeks ago to see if I can get in that, see if they can, because I want to go back into the prisons and do the groups and stuff like that. And so come to find out, it may be coming, to it may be finna come to
into fruition,
into play for me, because yeah, exactly. So because I ran into the guy who the people that goes back into prison for ARC is called the HEART team, which is Hope and Redemption team. So I ran into the guy who's the manager of that, and fortunately I know the guy from prison. We was on the yard together and all that. So he said he finna get me in.
You talking about Brother Anthony?
No, Jacob. Yeah.
And they go to the prison for
I know
ARC,
Brother
right?
Anthony very well.
Yeah, Jacob.
So Brother Anthony is a part of that. Brother Anthony is a part of that crew.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got his number if you need it.
Oh, okay,
yes, sir.
Okay. The boy Jacob, he said he's the manager or the director of that division that sends people in there. And so
cool.
he said he's gonna streamline me in there, and he wanted me to put in an application and all that, and then he was the one going to interview me, him or some HR person, and I went back yesterday because I ain't heard from him in like 3-4 weeks, almost a month. I ain't heard from him since I put the application in. So I went back yesterday, come to find out they lost my application, because what happened was the lady, the HR lady said she interviewed me, and that's what he told me. He said, man, the lady said she swore she interviewed you herself. And but it happened to be another Rufus. It wasn't Rufus Jones, it was Rufus somebody else. And you know what I mean? I'm like, wow. So
yeah.
So he came out, he told me, man, he's like, man, she said she interviewed you. I'm like, man, no one interviewed me about the job. And he was like, well, let me go back in there. He went and checked, and he came back. She said she did. And he said, what's your last name? And I told him, and he went back, they checked everything, and he was like, no, it wasn't Rufus Jones, it was Rufus something else. And then he was like, he told me to put in the application again. And when he see the application, he gonna, pull it in and all that. So after I left yesterday, I went on and put it back in. He told me to text. He gave me his number. He said, text me when you put the application in. So when I got home, I did it immediately. Text him like, hey, I put it in. It's in there now. And he texted me back like, okay, I got you. And that was the last I heard. That was just yesterday. But so hopefully the ball is rolling and I get that opportunity because I really want to encourage the fellas, in there that if they change their behavior and change their lives around and change their thinking, they can have the same success in terms of, getting out of prison, as I did, because a lot of them, they knew the stuff that I was doing in there, and a lot of them know I'm out here, but wondering how, after the lifestyle that I was living in there, they're like, how this guy got out. And I want to encourage the guys, man, and give them, hope and if they do the right thing. And then plus I understand the board process, and I can and there's things I want to tell them about how to, what to expect from them and how to, prepare for the board and stuff like that. And because it was a couple of things that was eye openers for me, that when people came in, like, people from ARC and other organizations came in and, gave me, some aha moments that I was like, wow, because, just like, when the board had told me one time, they was like, why you so violent? I used it. I said, because I'm a gang member. And they was like, nah, they was like, let's take the gang thing out of your situation. What is it about you as a person? And I didn't know. I didn't even know. I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And it taught me to go back and look at that, and I found it. Fortunately, I learned what it was, and like it goes back to childhood trauma and other things, but it's those things that I want to share with them, and give them the same opportunity and hope that I had, so the struggle for me was trying to find that lane, and I may have found it, and hopefully, it come to fruition. Yeah.
Cool. That's what's up. So if I'm hearing you correct, you basically want to give back. You learn some stuff. You live in it now. You want to give back.
Yeah.
And one thing I would say is this too. Have you been going to school or taking any classes or anything on trauma informed care and all of that stuff? The stuff that's out here.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna tell you. Since you want to do this work and you want to be involved and you want to give back, you got to get educated on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have lived experience and you have the passion, and this is what you want to do. So now you got to get the information and the intel to go with your lived experience so that you could educate the people, not just by your lived experience, but also by the language of trauma prevention and violence prevention out here in society. So you can lace them on what's going on and how you are adjusting to the same thing that they're going to see when they come home. But they can actually start utilizing and visualizing things as you see it out here, and you know how to relay it to them because you just left there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but you got to have the education to know how to give them the message that you want to give them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's by acquiring the information out here, by going to different classes and different groups, or, learning the vernaculars in the language of violence prevention, you know what I'm saying? And all of that stuff that you want to do. So you got to learn the educational side of it as well, to prepare you to actually teach it to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So
because I facilitated groups. I got AA and behavior and social science and so I just need to touch up on it. Like you said, I need to keep it going, because I I haven't been keeping it going since I've been out here. You know what I mean? And so that's what I need to do. Get back, like you said, hit the books and the groups and the classes that that would, you know, allow me to touch back up on that stuff. Because I got a little bit of it, like I said, through my AA degree, and I got one in arts and humanity, and I'm one class away from my sociology degree. So I've kind of delved in there, you know what I mean? It's just that I haven't kept it going since I've been out here.
Yeah, and the thing about it is this, and this is what I tell brothers and sisters that be into their education inside. You still do that out here, but now you educate yourself about what's going on in society, and then you mesh it up. You see what I'm saying? Because book knowledge is book knowledge, but then when you get in the real world, real time life, and real time experience, and real time, the new language is a whole different ball game. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you're getting them letters behind your name is gonna make it easier for you to get in that lane that you want to be in and command the money and respect that you're going to get, as opposed to coming in there through somebody else like Art and them not paying you a lot of money or your worth. You know what I'm saying? When you can get it on your own and come in as a partner or a collaborator with somebody because you have the letters behind your name and you've done your due diligence and put the time in as a professional and an expert, and got the information and education that you can put with your business, start your own business, your LLC or corporation, whatever you want to do, and you can start doing these things that you want to do. And the fact that you got those letters behind your name is going to give you the qualifications on the educational clinical side. And you already have the qualifications from the lived experience side. So now you get the current information that's going on right now, and you in the game.
Okay.
And you got your whole life and career set out how you want it.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm one, like I said, I'm one class away from my sociology degree, and that's statistics. Once I take statistics, I you know, but I need to touch up on the information that I acquired along the way. I still need to do that though. So going back to school is something that I do need to do.
Cool. Go ahead, Diane.
Pike want to ask you a question.
Hey, Terrell.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
How long do you think somebody should be out before they're approved to go inside a prison and talk to the people?
I don't, to answer your question, I don't think there's a timeline. It's just a matter of what he's going to talk about. Because if you just leave prison and then go right back into prison telling them, what are you going to tell them about your experience if you ain't experienced enough on the street to tell them about the streets?
That's what I'm thinking about. I mean, I think it could be.
But the thing about it is this. But the thing about it is this. The thing about it is this. He doesn't have to be in the world to go back in prison and teach the things that he learned, that he think that can help them for when they come out or while they in there to better themselves. But what I'm saying is you can't leave prison for 20 years, come to the streets for 5 months and then go back in prison and think you're gonna teach a motherfucker in prison the formula for success to how to be successful in reentry when you ain't been home for 5 months.
I agree.
Period. But you can go in there and teach them people some things that you learn. And that's what it is. So I don't think it's a timetable. It's just a matter of what your message that you're trying to convey to the brothers back in there that you're going back to talk to.
Right.
So I don't think it's a timetable.
I'm thinking that, you come out and you're trying your best, you know what I'm saying? And you're learning out here what you didn't know in there. For what's happening right now. But I would think in my mind, okay, I'm being serious. I would think the person would have to be out at least a year before he went back inside to try to tell somebody how things are happening out here to change them in there. Does that make sense to you?
No, look, you absolutely make sense about telling them what they're going through out here, right? Yeah. Because in order to tell something what's going on, you have to be out here for a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
True.
that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
yeah.
it should be.
To speak about reentry and how it's done, hell yeah, because you've been out 5 months. You ain't even been out a year, homie. You didn't did 30 years. How the fuck you go, kill my name? But how you gonna tell somebody, oh yeah, I'm out here free, I'm live, and this is how I go, and you just been out 5 months.
When I first got out, I didn't have all the stuff. Like I didn't have well, I did have my birth certificate, but I went to get my license.
Hey, Terrell.
And
yes, sir.
Because when he told me to put my thumb down on there, 2 or 3 names came up, because I had all that ID from the past.
Yeah, identity. I got you, Darius. I got you.
So it took me time to prove who I was, and it was Sister Teresa that made them give me my real Social Security number. He said, you don't have to give him a card, but you got to tell him his real number for I could get my driver's license, right? I mean, you got to have all that paperwork before you go in front of the people you want to do something for you. And I didn't have it, and I had to get it.
Yeah.
So I had a hard time when I first got out. It took almost a year before I got, my real Social Security card, my driver's license, and other paperwork. So I mean, a lot of people come out and they don't have anything.
Yeah.
The pamphlet from Sister Teresa says, first thing, have somebody get you a copy of your birth certificate. Because without that paper to start off with, you ain't going nowhere.
And now they don't even want a copy. They want the original. They don't even want a copy. You can't take no copy. They want the original.
No, they want the original from the courthouse. Because my original, I changed the name on that thing like 3 times. From Riker to Bite to whatever it was. But
we know you made your report. We know you made your birth certificate, Pipe.
Yeah, well, when I was born, they handwritten. You know what I mean? It wasn't printed. It was handwritten. Yeah, I am 73 years.
Go ahead, Darius. But no, Pipe, you're absolutely right, though, Pipe. That's how it is, though. But that's how it is, though, Pipe.
In my mind, I would think a person would have to be out.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of time that the person has to be out to go talk about reentry and how it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Say, well, this is what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
What I've seen.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how you're gonna have to deal with when you come out. You just can't come out and 2 months later go back to tell them, about the street.
Yeah. It's a time, but it's not a specific time. But I would think you got to wait at least a year or something to know something, to see some stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But go ahead. Thank you, Brother Pipe, for pointing that out. Go ahead, Brother Miller.
Well, my roommate did that. I think he was out about 6-7 months, right? So organization paid him and a few other dudes to go back up to San Quentin and talk. And so me and my roommate was talking about it the night before. He's like, man, I'm gonna talk about, my struggles I had out here. I said also add in there the importance of, like Pike was saying, when you go into the board, or even now, saying that knowing you go into the board, have your people or have somebody get your birth certificate, and you'll be able to get your Social Security card or however you want to do it. I was fortunate enough, when I first went to the board in 2017, I told my mom to get my birth certificate. She did, so she's been having it ever since. So it was easy for me, and that's something that I pass on to all the brothers when they coming home as well. But he went up there and he said he talked about his struggles, his triumphs, and he said during the Q&A, I think he said a brother that he knew, because that's where he paroled from, San Quentin. I mean, San Quentin. He said one of the brothers he knew said, how is life just in general? He said, man, you know what? It's a struggle, but if you get these tools in here, you'll be able to persevere out here. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the. What I want to say is, it don't matter, how long you've been out, because it all depends on the message that you're giving to the brothers or the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know that, hey, it ain't no cakewalk out here. You know what I'm saying? It's bills.
It's responsibilities, accountability. It's bills.
Man.
But you rather pay bills and be responsible and independent and learn it and do it because it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't leeching off nobody and you getting yourself together and you're building yourself up and you're not being codependent. That's a hell of a feeling. You know what I mean? But it's also a struggle when you got to learn how to do it. And you got to do everything from every dime that you make, unless you got somebody throwing you a bunch of money, which that's not the case most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So, it is a struggle. And you're absolutely right. And that's what I was pointing out. It's about the message, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to convey to people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. And, people are going to inspire other people just by having the passion to go back into prison and just to go back and visit that. You know what I'm saying? That's going to light somebody's fire, and that's going to give some people some aha moments up in there. Like, damn, this nigga just left. How you get right back in here?
Yeah.
And you got a message. Now you telling that's inspiration. And that also can inspire you. Because if you passionate enough to go into prison, back into prison, because look, my thing is this. I love the brothers and sisters, but I wasn't running to go back into prison for nobody. But I know how serious it is, and I know the message that I want to convey. So it's a passion to get back into those places, you know what I'm saying? But when you first come home, you're like, wait a minute. But if you in that light, and that's where your passion is at, you're going to actually get back in there like the brother doing. He's trying to find a way to get back in there, and God is going to make a way for him. You know what I'm saying? And he got them letters behind his name. It's going to make it a lot easier for him, for especially the academicians to accept him because he has education behind his name. And that's important in this game out here, especially with reentry. You know what I mean? In different aspects of the professional, so. But yeah, that's about it. So look, man, it's on my watch stop. What time is this? It's almost 7 o'clock. So Roberta, what's going on, Roberta?
Yeah, I've already checked in, sir. Thank you.
No, not check in. I want to know, something that's been a barrier for you before we leave. We gonna close you out. Because you thought you was going to get away, and you not. So just a little something for us. What's been one of your barriers?
So at this point in time of my life, I really have no barriers besides myself. I'm my own barrier.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Y'all back with me? I'm sorry?
That was somebody talking. That was too time.
As soon as say, oh yeah.
Did you hear everything?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So basically, you've been sabotaging yourself, but you've been doing inventory and you getting yourself together because you've been your biggest critic, right?
He said, "Don't let you have it."
Huh?
Work on it and but sometimes I get in my own way. And so I'm constantly working on that. People barriers I did have, and so today I'm just
somebody just called me.
I'm sorry.
No.
So yeah.
Go ahead.
Over to the people.
I'm proud.
Well, look, I just wanted to hear from you because I was like, she back there quiet. So we coming up on the hour. Well, the hour is here actually. So I just want to I wanted to get the gentleman the floor because we always come on here with a topic, but it's like we don't ever say what y'all in need of and what y'all barriers are out the gate and let y'all get off some of y'all chests and get what y'all need. So, Mr. Cherry, let me get your phone number real quick before we get off the phone, and then we're gonna do a checkout after this, and we're gonna bring this to a conclusion. So, what's the number, Mr. Cherry?
323-371-34. No.
Hold on. 371.
3463.
323-371-3463.
Yes, sir.
Otis Cherry, thank you so much. I think I got your number, but I want to make sure I have the new one because last time I think when I came to see you and brought you the book, was it the same number or it's a different number?
Different number.
Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Okay. All right, well, I got you locked in, and I'm gonna lock your number in, and I'm gonna shoot you the number to the little place. And then but this is what we're here for. You guys utilize us. You know what I'm saying? All the resources, we got resources. So, y'all need some resources, man. Speak up. Doreen, go back to them prisons. This is what we here for. We ain't here just about be talking about healing and being free to heal. We here about helping each other heal too and sharing the resources so that we can heal, get our money right, you know what I'm saying, and get in the right places and spaces that we need to be so that we can heal and help heal others as well. You know what I'm saying? So when we heal and help others heal, we just build the collective up and keep that synergy going, you know what I'm saying? And we show people you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? And we also show them that we here for you. You have support. No matter if you got nobody out here, you got somebody I've been in prison with. And when we have that bond in prison, our word and what we say and what we do, we stand on that. So people value that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I got so many people that turn to me for reentry because I do the work. And they know I be serious about my word. So Diane.
Yes.
You want to do a checkout for us?
I was enjoyed everyone's conversation they had that was going on in their lives. That's what I said today. Wasn't a direct topic, and I'm glad everyone spoke on the needs that they need. Because if you are coming to the class and you do have needs, it's nice for you to share them with us. So if you do have the resources to help, we can reach out and help each other because that's what we're here for. Thank everyone.
Roberta, on the clock, check out for us.
She said she just checked out, sir. You guys
oh, my bad. Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Tell you have
sure got the.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
Okay, you ready?
Buenas noches, senor.
Yeah, and I'm just here to irritate you.
Well, you wasn't irritating us today. You gave us some good information, Pike. I would have thought.
We spoke really good about what's going on with him. Everybody got a chance to speak what was on there right together.
Okay.
Next weekend. Be next week, next Tuesday.
What happened?
I said I'll see everybody next Tuesday.
They didn't check out.
Oh, my bad. Go.
Damn, hold on. I just checked y'all out first. Let them check out. Mr. Otis, what you got for us? Check out for us, Mr. Otis.
Hollering notes, bro. You gonna stop hollering.
I'm not. My voice is just rejecting. I'm in his car.
I'm going to just wait on you and listen to what you have to say and stay true to myself and stay out of trouble.
Right.
That's what's up. All right. Brother Rufus, what you got for us?
I appreciate everybody today, and I'm happy to be here. I've been gone a minute because I've been working on Tuesdays. But Roberta, you did a wonderful job opening us up to the topic, and to opening up the group. I appreciate you. And Terrell, as always, you're a motivation for me, an inspiration for me, and I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate y'all too, man. Thank you, Roberta. I'm sorry I missed the opening.
Thank you, Rufus. You're welcome, sir. I don't know that I did, but I appreciate everything.
Yes, she did. She did. She did.
So you open and I'm closing, right? That's what's up. Teamwork. That's what it's about. Come on, Mr. Darius Miller. What you got for us, my brother? You on mute. You on mute. You got to unmute.
Oh, my bad. I got to go put a TV up on the wall right now. I got my youngest cousin. You know, she's staring. She's staring me down right now. Like, is this group over with? You know what I'm saying?
You got big cousin duties, huh?
You know, I love it though. You know, I mean, you know, sitting in the cell all day. You know, you looking at TV.
Man.
Now I get to sit out here in the garage. You know, with a teenager staring at me. So you know,
you better say it. You better say it.
Yeah, I
feel
love
good.
this. Yes.
All right, brother, man. Well, you enjoy it, man. Savor all them family moments, man. And we'll see y'all next week, man. Be safe. Continue to prosper. One love. Breathe to heal. We out.
All right.
Peace.
Okay.
All right, Diane.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, as always.
All right.
Okay, now,
all right. See y'all later. Be blessed.
Okay, so now I need your expertise one more time.
They never showed me how to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
You know, close it down.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Diane. I meant Diane. Roberta and Diane. I'm sorry about that. I had the wrong name.
That's
but
okay.
Thank you, Diane.
It's okay. You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry.
You're welcome. Don't worry.
All right.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Okay, you guys have a great one.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Don't be mean to the people. Okay, now how we recorded things. You gotta leave. I know that, right? Thank you.
I don't know how she do that. She ain't never showed me that.